And Holly and I were actually working on our back patio. We're just trying to clean that up a little bit and make it look not so ghetto, as somebody said in the comments. So we cleaned up the back patio this weekend, and we'll cut to that footage right now, just so you can see kind of the stuff Holly and I enjoy doing on the weekends. So let's check it out. All right, guys, we are out here. It is Saturday. Just checking out the old pool here. Got her looking pretty good. Kids like it. They're all filtered out, cleaned out. So as most of you know, I got another pool here. It's been here since I bought it. Long story short, it's beyond fixing. The concrete all around it's all fucked. My overall plan is to fill that with sand and then basically do a giant paver patio out here. Maybe this fall. We'll see how things go. Holly thinks we should get rid of this, so we're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna put all this in the pool. So nice little Saturday project. Whoever built this just used timbers back here, so all the rocks kind of falling out anyways, and then raccoons like to come up here and shit and make a mess, so not too ideal. So Holly's already got started. I went and got some shovels and some tools and big equipment. I'll show you guys that here in a little bit. And we're gonna pull all this out and see what's under there. Yeah, there's all kinds of animals living in here.
You take them out, it doesn't fall out.
Oh. Show me how. I like to work smarter, not harder, so let's go get the big equipment here. I brought some equipment home to make this job a little easier. That's right, folks. We got the Chinese land hero. Pulled her out of the weeds. I think the guys have only used this like 3 times. Let's see what she's made of. Really only need 1 ramp to load and unload this beast. Equipment. Alright, this seems a little sketchy here, but you want to drive it? It's a narrow path. Alright, Land Hero saves the day. I don't think I own another piece of equipment that would get through here, other than this one. This one could fit through there, but yeah, we'll utilize this old girl today and see how she does. I've actually never used it on a job, so let's try her out. I'm gonna put all these blocks in there and then dump it. That way we're not walking. Work smarter, not harder. Need that shovel. Thank you. All right, we got our first big load here in the Land Hero. Let's try it out. Just some fucking big blocks. Alright, she's a little finicky, but better than a wheelbarrow. I will say that. Alright, Holly and I got all the blocks out of there. They definitely did not backfill this with clean stone, so it's probably been here 20 years, but whatever. So now we got all that material there. We want this a level site for some pavers at some point. We could probably shovel all that into the pool, but I'm thinking we can use the land hero here, so not quite sure how this is gonna go, but we're gonna try it. Alright, so I got one wheelbarrow dumped. Certainly not the fastest thing, but again, faster than a shovel and rake. I don't know. It's gonna work, but it's gonna be like 25 dumps. 25 dumps. Each dump is probably 10 scoops, so 250 scoops. I don't know. Let's get at her. Alright, the old land hero pulled her off there. This thing is a bitch to run. The controls are just super touchy. Mainly forward and reverse, and then you can't see your edge, so you don't know where that's at. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but we got the wall out of there, got all the excess fill out of there, and like I said, our plan is to make this an actual nice patio area back here at some point, but it's gonna be a lot of work. And the biggest problem I see is drainage, because there's so many different pitches back here. It's not all gonna go one way, so I feel like we might have to put some drains in here, but I don't want to pull all this concrete out, that's for sure. So the guy that originally built the house put all these tiles back here, some expensive tile, and I'm sure when they were put in they were super nice, but with the freeze thaw around here and everything, they've just cracked and fallen out of place. And plus these are pretty hot. I don't know why, but when the sun's out, these tiles get way hotter than the concrete. So I think it's gonna be a fall project. So I think maybe if we get caught up this fall, and my plan is to fill that pool, let it sit for a month or two, get rained on, kind of settle in there, maybe hit it with a compactor. I think the only thing that I want to pull up is those tiles, and then I think we're just gonna go over everything that's here, make a nice base, and Just make a paver patio. Or we could concrete it, I guess. But that'd be, I don't know. I guess that wouldn't be too bad. But I know I don't want to dig everything up and start all over. So that's just too much work. And I don't really plan on staying here for probably no more than 5 more years. So got my 2 pieces of equipment here. And they both did good. So nice little Saturday evening out here at the Pagel residence. Got the Yogi Bear machine over there that I don't use. Got the fire pit that I don't use.
The next day.
One glove. Alright. Alright, we're just getting back to the big homestead here. So you guys just watched Holly and I remove that little retaining wall. And I'm going to walk over here and show you what else we got done this weekend. We kind of both just said we're sick of looking at it. And got some shit done yesterday. So I had the excavator here. And as you can see, kind of made some ruts in the yard. It took 4 quad axle loads of clean stone to fill that swimming pool. Busted up my landscaping, made a mess here, but Holly and I just said, you know what, we're sick of looking at it, so we decided to fill it and get this all done. So obviously this is not a finished product, but at least it's full and we can utilize this space a little more and not walk around it all dangerous. Those black wasps are everywhere since yesterday. I don't know, I'm assuming they have a little nest in there and we covered it up, because I've never seen a black wasp until yesterday, and there's a dozen of them around here now. So I'm assuming either I scooped some up in the clean stone, or I'm assuming they had a little nest over there and they can't find it now and they're pissed. So go somewhere else. But like I said, our overall plan with this is really redo this whole back patio area. This concrete's really old. It's all different heights and stuff. I mean, most people would probably kill to have a back patio like this. I don't really use it much, but I'm starting to think if it was nice and what I wanted, you know, maybe I would utilize it. So we're thinking like future, the pool would be in this area, maybe have like a gazebo style thing, some pillars and little like knee walls and stuff. But basically have this all be pavers and different designs and stuff in it. So it's probably time to just stick some money into it and make it what I want. So, but the reason I came here is to get this, so we're gonna need this today. So let's load this bitch up and get back to work. There's my fire pit that I hardly ever use. There's my firewood that I hardly ever use. There's my camper that I hardly ever use. Yeah, I just like to work and do podcasts. Come on. Oh, why does it smell so good in here? Oh, that's why. A little new car smell in the old excavator. This machine I really like. It's got just about 1,000 hours on it. The only downfall to these is these fucking windows rattle when you're tracking. I don't know why. And this door is kind of chintzy. I feel like they could beef up the door and the cab a little bit and make a little better product. But other than that, I actually love this machine. And I like that you can just run it at idle. So usually when I'm setting like those limestone walls or doing precise digging, you can just have it at idle. Doesn't need to be anything crazy, wide open, fucking jamming around. So the farmer that owns this piece next to me here, he's pretty cool. He lets me use his driveway because obviously I can't get in there without it. So it's nice having nice neighbors, that's for sure. So now this has got rubber tracks, so we're gonna have to chain this down because the magnets don't have enough to stick to here with the rubber tracks. Alright, so now that I've got 4 chains on this, like I said, the magnets aren't enough to hold it because of the rubber tracks, so we got chains on there, but now I'm still going to turn on the magnets. That's going to pull the bucket down, and it's going to pull this blade down even more. So we'll turn this, turn it back on. Let's go. Yeah, how's it going out here?
Yeah, finally found a spot I can actually dig up here. Figured you want to take this high spot out.
Yeah, we'll probably leave most of it. Brad will come down here with his dozer and
Do it how they want.
level it all up, yeah. I'm probably gonna pull a little bit along that edge down there, and then I'll have you mix that in. And then after Bob's next load, maybe we'll start pulling those blocks.
Alright.
So, okay.
Is he doing the long loads now, or is he just running?
No, he's just going right out there. So he should be, however long that takes, I don't know, probably 40 minutes or something, 30?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. All right, well, we're basically scavenging as much dirt as we can here. There's still quite a bit here and quite a bit through here, but we're just gonna say fuck it and leave it. And my buddy Dan thinks I want to talk to him, and I'm talking to the fucking camera. So like I said, there's probably quite a bit of dirt right here and right there, but we'll leave that, and my buddy Brad can spread it out with his dozer and basically get this back to what it was before we started. I know when we started, this was basically just a hillside, so we'll get it back to the way it was. But I'm gonna jump in this and just go around the edges. There's some good dirt down there. That way Dan's got another full load right there. Oh, all you guys that run excavators, do you use your hands? I should say mini excavators, because most of the big excavators, guys run them with their feet, but for all you guys that run the mini excavators, do you like using your hands or your feet? I can't stand using my hands. I gotta have my hands ready to go on the other controls. Oh, let's see what we got over here. We got some sandy stuff over here. We can maybe pull a little bit, or maybe we'll just leave it here. There's really not that much here worth fucking with. get a little bit out for Dan. So when we moved into this site, it was an extremely steep hill and there was hardly any topsoil or black dirt on top. I remember us digging down and instantly being into rock. It's not like we gotta leave 6 or 8 inches of good dirt here for anybody. We're just gonna try to leave it as we found it. Dan's over there digging up where we've been driving fucking dump trucks over it for 2 years. It's like fucking concrete. Alright, so I got Dan loading Bob up with the final dirt out of here. Well, Dan had to go load Hunter at the supply center. Hunter was all pissy because there wasn't a skid loader up there. Just reminded him that he's not the only one working today. There are other people that have jobs and are getting shit done today. So a few miles away, he had to run up there and load him quick. So what are we doing here?
Better let you do that. That'll scare the piss out of me.
It'll be fine downhill. It's when you're loading downhill is a bitch.
Oh, uphill I'm not gonna have too much issues?
No. Right. If you're loading like this, it'd be a bitch because then it'd want to tip over all the time.
Okay.
So Dan's scared. Now that we don't have our loading ramp, it's kind of a bitch to load, but as long as Dan's going uphill in the skid loader, he should be fine. We dump the air on the truck to get it down a few more inches. Well, I'm gonna move this up there. We can finish loading these, and yeah, this is turning into a clusterfuck, so I'll be glad to be the fuck out of here and have this project all done. Oh, all right, we just got out here to the new dirt pile. Phone's been going off 1,800 fucking times. So we just got all these out here. We're gonna unload them and take this trailer back and be done moving big shit for today. I'm gonna have you take that other bucket back with you.
Alright.
That way I can set these blocks with this bucket tomorrow or something. Is that a long one?
Yeah.
That goes on that hook then. Just bringing the other bucket out because we welded that hook on this one this morning. They're a pain in the ass without that hook, so I figured we would just switch buckets because we're gonna want it anyways when we go to build this little wall out here anyways, which definitely isn't going to be today, but sometime in the near future. So this skid loader, this is about all this thing will lift, and you got to be facing fucking uphill, so that's kind of lame. I think it'll lift more, it just the counterweight isn't there, so I don't know if I got to put more weights on one of these machines or what, but I know the John Deere, the old wheel machines, handled these a little bit better, so they must weigh a little bit more than these Bobcats, I'm assuming, or they're balanced better or something, I don't know, because we used to set those blocks all the time with those wheel machines, and I don't think that's something you're going to want to be doing with these, because it is a little tippy. Dan would help out and close that fucking toolbox, so I'll fucking do it. See, he could just get up there and then hook up every one. That'd be really convenient, you know, and then I don't have to fuck around, but or he could just stand there and watch me too. That'd be, you know, that would be helpful too. I always like it when somebody just stands there and watches me. Yeah, these are fucking pissing me off. God fucking damn it. It's got plenty of fucking power, but it won't fucking balance itself out. He's just standing fucking 3 feet from me, just staring at me. That really makes a lot of sense. Oh yeah, I got a little irritated this afternoon. Just a bunch of dumb shit going on. Stuff we don't put on camera. Get up there and hook up every one for me. So I've built quite a few walls out of these blocks over the years, so I am pretty familiar with them and know exactly what they weigh and kind of how to maneuver them, but it's kind of disappointed that I need more counterweights. I don't know. We already put counterweights on these fucking machines. I know the track machine will handle them just fine. Don't always have that machine available. So just buy 17 more skid loaders and track machines and rent them out. deliver Amazon packages. So I'm trying to hurry up and get this done. And then maybe tomorrow I could come out here and build that. But I highly doubt it. I don't know. Move. Move. Oh my God. Get out of the way. Just get out of the way. Back, it's not so bad. Helps out a little bit. Then if that chain snaps, she gonna come right through the window. Well, looks like my weld's holding up. That bucket rolled all the way back though, man. That looks a little sketchy. Can't see it right now, but my ass ends up in the air. Oh, we got her. Big job. We ain't making no money today. Just spending money. Which is no fun. Oh, come on, you fucking bitch. Stupid thing that's going on. I just sent Dan to deliver Amazon packages, but I don't know what the fuck Amazon's doing now, but when we started delivering, it was god damn it, it's the wrong side of the trailer. It was 80 to 100 packages a day, which is a pretty good route. You can do it in about 3.5 hours. But now they've hired multiple more people in town and cut everybody's packages back to like 40 or 50. So I don't understand the logic behind that. Like, I would have preferred to have 150 packages a day. Instead, they hired more people to do it and are giving everybody less. I'm sure Amazon has some big fucking scheme marketing thing going on here that I don't know about, but so yeah, the other people in town are all excited that they get to deliver Amazon now, and it's like, well, to me, it doesn't even make sense to do it unless it's at least 60 packages. If it's gonna stay around 40, we're not gonna do it anymore. It's not worth our time. It's not worth having a van. Sell it and buy something else. All right, I'll quit bitching. Let's, might as well push that dirt up while I'm here. Head Bob haul a few more loads out here. So we pretty much got all the dirt from the other site out here. We'll leave a little bit out there to top dress. Leave a little bit of dirt out there. This is where I'd like to have like a 10-inch like backer board on the top of that skid loader bucket so it doesn't come over the bucket. And I know there's guys that are like, oh, you shouldn't be using your skid loader like that. got a bunch of that pushed down, and we should be good here for at least a couple weeks, I would think. So I need to come out here and screen a bunch more because Bob took 3 loads out of there today. No, Bob took 2 loads out of there today. I'm losing my marbles. Losing my marbles. Well, let's get the trailer swept off here. When I first bought this trailer, the first thing I did was weld some pipes underneath the front here so I can have shovels and shovel, rake, and a broom with me at all times. We don't want to be getting in trouble with the DOT. I'm gonna sweep this way so my shadow's not in the shot. There we go, look at that. Yeah, I got a couple boards getting a little loosey-goosey here. Good rain day project. All right, good enough there. Throw a chain over this bucket quick. That one's too short. Of course. This one's plenty fucking long. Tell you what, I've been pretty impressed with Bobcat's buckets. I like these. These are pretty heavy duty. I used to really be a fan of John Deere buckets, and I still am, but I like how this is all braced out and definitely built well. Alright, hammer down. Now we made her back to the supply center. Better get a bucket on that skid loader before I get yelled at. Sean, Aiden, and Holly are back. Looks like Hunter and John are still over in Montfort. We might as well cut to some footage of Sean, Holly, and Aiden's day. Let's go see how their day went.
Photosynthesis. You see this patchy ass shit? We're gonna make it not patchy. We're gonna remove the rock We're gonna add good dirt, seed, straw. And those are the dogs. Luckily, they weren't out this morning, so we didn't have to do it.
Hot as hell. How's this one come off? How's this one come off?
Next one up. You gotta hook the hoses in there.
You done with it?
For now.
Then why did I gotta put them back in there?
You want to fucking lose your life or what?
So, I need food. You stay in here.
Oh, we both gotta take a shit.
Just take 2 trucks then.
You don't got a shit too?
You might as well take 215. This bitch ain't got AC.
Yeah, you're right.
Where are you going?
Get to work.
Oh yeah, imagine that. You kicked me out of the AC so you can go sit in the skid. Hell no. Acting like Hunter.
Potential spam. For the second time in 10 minutes. This is just straw bales.
You're already done with the back? Holy shit. Well, it's about 6 o'clock here, just wrapping her up for the day. Everybody else is home. I'm just bringing back some SD cards for Derek so he can edit this video for you guys. So we appreciate every one of you guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make damn sure you're subscribed, because I feel like, I don't know, we've had a lot of people tell us that they thought they were subscribed and now they're not. I don't know what's going on. This whole YouTube journey has just been confusing to me. But once again, guys, we hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
Filed for my LLC, I think on January 2nd of 21. So really before I had any plans, you know, or goals or what I wanted to do with it. I just wanted to start my own business.
Yeah.
You know, so at that point, then I had bought a snowblower, I had bought a trailer, and then there's a company out of Michigan that sells pink salt. Because the whole thing with Winnebago Lawn and Snow is I kind of wanted it to be based around breast cancer. My grandma passed away from breast cancer. And so in our logo, there's actually a pink ribbon in it. But yeah, so that kind of just appealed to me, the pink salt. And because we wanted to stand behind breast cancer and give back, I decided to, so I ended up taking that my truck, and then it was a 12-foot trailer. And the boards on it were so damn rotted. Yeah. I'm like, well, let's go. So I went down there and picked up a pallet of, it's called Hot Pink De-icer. And I put an ad on Facebook. And I think at the time we had like 50 followers on Facebook, right? And no jobs really. I think I had like two or three customers when it snowed. I would go do the snow plowing for.
Yep.
And then I put a sponsored ad out for the salt. And I think I was selling it for like $12 a bag or $10 a bag, delivered right to your house.
Oh, sure. Yep.
You know, so I sold out of that pallet like in 2 days.